Would you like tea, coffee or hot chocolate?
Have a coffee, black with 2 sugars, please. Thank you very much.
Tell us your name and role.
My name is Tom Fall. I am the Quality Manager for Monitor Audio Group worldwide.
How long have you worked with Monitor Audio Group?
I've been here just coming up to 2 years in March.
How did you find your way into the hi-fi industry?
It's kind of by accident. I used to work for a contract electronics manufacturer, and when it was time to move on, I got very lucky and found a role here at Monitor Audio Group.
What motivates you?
Improvement and consistency, making the processes and the products that we manufacture as good as possible and making them as repeatable as possible.
What does your typical work day look like?
So most mornings are project meetings, discussing things between our team in China and the UK design team. Usually a little bit of work on our change control process, so making sure that any changes we're making to products that are already in production are tracked and traced. And then the rest of the day can change around quite a lot. I might be measuring and checking new parts that have come through for either a project or for spares, or I could be helping my team fault find a returned product, or I could be doing design work with the product design team as well.
Next choice, custard cream, bourbon or Garibaldi?
Oh, bourbon. Always bourbon. They were god tier biscuit.
Okay, quick fire round.
Can I finish my biscuit first?
In the style of Lauren Laverne, what 3 albums would you take with you on your desert island?
I would take Animals by Pink Floyd, The Battle at Garden Gate by Greta Van Fleet, and Elton John's second album, his self-titled album, Elton John.
What's your most watched film of all time?
Forrest Gump.
Why?
It's really well shot, it's a very clever premise, and the soundtrack is fantastic.
What video game are you currently playing?
I'm split at the moment between The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, and Hogwarts Legacy, which I've only had for a couple of months, but I'm very invested in.
Do you prefer streaming or vinyl?
They've both got their own place in my house, so for convenience I use streaming a lot, especially if it's background music, but if I want to really experience music and sit down and enjoy it, I use vinyl.
What's the weirdest LP you own?
Probably Proper Crimbo by Bo Selector. I have a display thing for vinyl and it's part of my Christmas display and it makes me laugh every time I look at it.
Tell us one fun fact about yourself that you think everyone should know.
I share a birthday with Tom Hanks.
Tell me a bit about your home setup.
So I've got a pair of Monitor Audio Silver 7G 300s in black oak. I've also got an Anthra W12 subwoofer in gloss black, and for amplification there's an Atessa streaming amplifier, a Project Debut Carbon turntable as well. Not one of our turntables, I bought it a long time before I joined MAG.
What is your dream setup?
I would love to upgrade my silvers to golds, and then I'd love to have some in-ceiling speakers for Atmos, so some of our Creator in-ceiling range, and some Creator in-walls behind my sofa to do surround channels as well.
What do you love most about your job?
The people. Honestly, the people. It's a really rare thing to have a company where everyone is pulling in the same direction, working towards a common goal, and we all really are. And even better than that, everyone gets on, we all go out for a beer together, we all have a laugh, and we all have a very similar sense of humour. So always the people.
What is your greatest achievement during your career at Monitor Audio Group?
I think it's probably my involvement in Hyphen. Although it was a project that started before I joined the company, I helped to bring the manufacturing back to the UK, worked really well with a cross-functional team across product design, across acoustics, and our China team as well. And it's just a really rewarding thing knowing that we've brought some heritage back to the UK by building the speaker here and having such a well-received product.
What piece of advice would you give your younger self?
Don't worry about trying to pigeonhole yourself into a job or a role. You will find the right job and the right role almost by accident and everything will be fine.
Thanks, Tom. How was your coffee?
Really good, thank you very much. Cheers, guys.